4? Is there a Tier 5 in the Big Ten? Oregon, I think, is the best program that's entering the Big Ten. They're in the most powerful position. I think they're at or near the top of the conference. I think program-wise, you got a couple of them that have dominated for a while, Ohio State, Michigan. I think if you were to go 2024 moving forward, you can make the argument Ohio State's program may be in a little bit better spot than Michigan right now. But we don't know what Sharon Moore's Michigan's going to be. So let's just say you got a couple of them in Tier 1. Oregon's not taking a back seat to these teams, guys. Oregon is a Tier 1 team in the Big Ten as they enter this conference. The program is humming. They're coming off back-to-back top 10 classes. This upcoming class will be the best I think they've ever signed there. They are also leaning very heavily into that transfer portal. We're talking about Ohio State and how effective they've been. Oregon's right there with them. And Oregon's another one of those teams where I love to mention the can't culture, not to be confused with cancel culture. Can't culture is that kind of culture that if I say something on this show like Oregon could win the national championship this year, I'm going to have a healthy amount in the Can't Culture Society come at me and say, Dan Lanning can't win a title. Dan Lanning can't even win a playoff game. Dan Lanning can't even make it. Well, he hasn't made it. That's what I was talking about the other night, by the way. Not your program. Your current head coach hasn't won a playoff game, which I thought was pretty clear, but apparently it wasn't. Yes, he can. He just hasn't. Yes, they can. They just haven't. And so this coming year, you're going to hear it about Oregon. Doesn't matter how hot they start, and I'm telling you they're going to start hot because they got a very workable schedule. They are going to be on a roll, and you're going to have part of the country that's impressed with them, and you're going to have another part of the country that says, oh, they'll blow it in the playoff. They'll blow it in the Big Ten championship game if they get there. Or if Ohio State beats them October 12th in Eugene, which I would imagine is a game we'll be at if I have to look into October. People will say, can't win the big one. Dan Lanning can't win the big one. Well, all righty. I think his program is about as good as you'll find in the Big Ten in year 1 in the Big Ten. I have a lot of confidence in how they'll fit in. Now,